Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. To kick off, here's Braden Arvison, and we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a New England first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. May now from the gun. Hits his tight end on the corner route. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. He's got a lane up past the 30. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He rolls to his right. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Go!
2nd down carry for Achane. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
All set to go now from the 35. To throw here on 1st down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's second down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
70 Lions.
H-hand to the right. Oh, the football's loose. And it looks like it is Patriots football.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Off the play action. May. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Forced out to his right. Hits him on the out route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a New England first down. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Free inside the 30. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots pull out in front further, 13-zip. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Shipley now to return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
On the return, the Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
18, run, 18. Shut up. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Throwing the out route complete. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Set. Rough. Ready.
They go play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Ready. Viking 18. 69.
Back to throw now. Going all the way to the end zone here. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board they go for second. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Set. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it'll be second and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Steady.
He's going to throw it again. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And now they're left with third and goal.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Ready, ready.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's third and goal.
Here we go, set. Come on. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Take go.
Here he goes. Third and long. Brought in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Keep the sticks moving, keep them moving.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's fourth and goal.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Fourth down, pass coming. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins lower the deficit to a single possession. Here's Braden Robinson for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Dolphins 7.
Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. To return this, Marcus Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's May. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. We've got the Patriots in front. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. It's Henderson on the give. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Buys time, rolling right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 13-point lead. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Fields the hard squib kick. Things going well so far.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Set up. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Go! Bronco 80.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Here's a screen for Achane. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Achane gets this on the draw. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game in the first half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. The point after, here's Narbison. So before we get into attempts, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Let's go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Escapes the pocket. He's on the run, deep down the middle. He's got it at the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first two plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only one play away from putting points on the board.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, start. Hey, what's that?
Henderson here from the gun. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots lead by 14. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots lead by 15 now. Now Corey Gallis on to send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Again, throw out of the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Craig Woodson. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. May's going to take it himself. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Trying to throw for it with May. On the move, headed right. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots grow the lead now to 22 points. Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. Good work so far. He's got room. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Quick throw to the left is good. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce in just the other direction. They're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this.
Ready up.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolf. Motion. Go.
Working now from the gun. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins chop some of the lead off before the half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Narvison. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 15. Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. Here's May on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Complete out to the right side. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. May now from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Brings it in at the 12. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route. and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Going now on first down. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the... That's grabbed inside the 30. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Throwing it again here. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Bravo 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Take go.
From the red zone on first. Oh, maybe he gets rocked and the ball is out. And it looks like it is Patriots football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
He's going to find this one deep down the near sideline. So that's going to push him back half the distance to the goal. Offense to the line, 2nd down. May now. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. They connect on the deep shot. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys, watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well, because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
To kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Reed on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Shut up. Cowboy 80. Hut.
Second half begins with a run by A-Chain. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He's dropping back to throw. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Dolphins 1st down.
Working on 1st down. Oh, and quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, And the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing the out route, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down. On comes Braden Narveson to try this field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Narveson able to knock it through. And it only does a little against the deficit, which drops to 19.
I would imagine, Kate, that they hope that's the spark that starts a second-half inferno of a comeback. Could scarcely afford to come away empty-handed with points on that opening drive, and they didn't.
Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. The give now to Henderson. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
It's second and 8.
From the gun, it's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. Headed out right. That's taken in by Henry. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
And the Patriot
Working inside the red zone. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And second down only works out for a yard.
taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Throwing is May. He rolls to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots push their lead further to start the half. Drake made the touchdown. Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots grow their lead yet again. Now Borregales on to send it away. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shipley on the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Check smash.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Here's a screen for Achane. And he drives it up to the 24. Christian Barmore with the play. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 8 at the 24.
Throwing it on second down. Oh, try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. And he's going to score. It's a pick six for New England. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach, but yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And no luck, the Patriots are there to recover. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
So few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. It reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, well, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Patriots football, and they aren't hurting for points, that's for sure. They start this quarter with a huge lead. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
May's going to take it himself. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
So a dime look defensively from the Dolphins here on this third down. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots continue piling it on here in the fourth. One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots continue piling on to this lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Take go.
They'll come out throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. New set of downs from 37.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check. Ready.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And this one kicks out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but a tough spot now after a massive loss.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're finally able to send him out. Gave up a great game, but surprisingly, not 1st down. It's 3rd down instead.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That's caught for the 1st. Keeps himself upright. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making the scoreboard look a touch better. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
63. Dolphins. 36.
They're going down swinging. We see here, getting ready for an onside kick. And no luck, the Patriots are there to recover. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Sticking with Henderson. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Making the call himself. And he's going to have the 1st down as he slides to a halt.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Patriots.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 1 yard.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Patriots nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. The give now to Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off. A little bit of penetration. You don't seal the edge, well, you're punting, and that play goes right out the window.
May throwing for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Patriots keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And we've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
It's Chan on the inside give. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Catch is made down the right sideline. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Dolphins putting up points in a game decided. Well, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no luck, the Patriots are there to recover. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And all set now, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, New England.
A run here with Henderson. And a party shot delivered on that tackle, but doesn't matter. That's the end of this game. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from Miami.